have you here at 1690 AM.
I appreciate it. It's good to be here.
WVON, man. Listen, the Facebook page, the Twitter page, everybody in their mamas, probably women outside, they pulling up right now, Dwele, man. Thank you for being here, man. We certainly appreciate that.
It's good to be here. You know, he definitely made me feel comfortable. I got my orange juice, my ice.
That's what's up.
Just orange juice, just ice.
Good. But when it comes to being here at 1690 AM WVON, we have a tremendous history. I know Davita was talking to you about that. And the reason that I even bring that up is because she and I, when we heard that we had booked you actually for the show, we were elated and we were excited because we remember you back in the day when you were like part of the McDonald series. Let the folks know a little bit about what you were doing prior to you getting that big gig.
2001, I connected with Slum Village. We worked on a joint called Tainted Love, and they put that song out.
Hey Mike, make sure you cue that up. We want to when we go out to the bed, we want to play that. Go ahead.
Yeah, did the joint Tainted Love, and it caught on. You know, it created a buzz, and it kind of nudged, you know, my record label. You know, I think they were like, okay, well, this dude has a buzz, you know, and people are checking for him. Let's put his album out. So I feel like it's that joint right there that really made it happen.
Dwele, let me ask you this. Music. Were you born with the gift that you have when it comes to your vocals and your lyrics? Where did it start and begin, man, with you?
I was always, you know, creative when it came to musical instruments. I liked doing a lot of different things, so, you know, I tried to excel at any and everything. You know, they would put me in front of a keyboard and I would, you know, play what I just heard, or they would buy me a harmonica, and I, you know, 6 years old, they said I'd come in and play a song. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess it's always been there. As far as the writing goes, I got more into that around 10, 11. I lost my father, and at times I felt like it wasn't. I couldn't really talk to people. That's how I felt.
I feel.
You know, I didn't know how to express myself, how to express my feelings. And so I turned to music. I learned how to put my feelings into music, into song, and into lyrics.
Was there ever any pressure, like from your peers? You know, there are a lot of folks who are gifted and or, you know, have that we have it. And other folks are teasing them like, dude, what you doing? We're playing basketball. We're playing football. Not to say that you didn't do that, because obviously you did. Yeah. But was there ever that pressure? Because, you know, the world is talking about bullying and all this other stuff. I got a few other questions. But was there ever any pressure from your peers to say, like, dude, what you doing? Like, you know, that's some fugazi.
I never felt pressure. You know, I think I spread it myself out correctly. You know what I'm saying? If it was a ball game going on, I was there.
Okay.
I was in there, you know what I'm saying? I made time for everything, so it was never pressure.
Vita Fluke, my executive producer, she's here. I already know. I ain't gonna take a hog in Mike. Go ahead, girl.
I'm so excited. I'm soaking it up. I'm listening to the interview, and you're hitting all the questions that I would want to ask, and I'm just happy that you're here. So, basically, my question is to you as an artist and a writer and a poet. Is what I would call you in a sense, because they're definitely a spectrum when it comes to the music industry. Taking a step back, because you are poetic in that nature, how do you see what's going on right now in music? I would really like to pick your brain and know.
Music right now, I feel like, let's just talk about R&B. I feel like R&B is wearing a lot of different hats right now. You have your R&B that works well with rap artists. You have that R&B that works well in the club, and then you have that R&B that works well, you know, in the bedroom. And then you got that soulful, poetic R&B. And I love all the different genres of R&B. You know, I listen to all of them. I'm not gonna listen to soulful, poetic, bedroom R&B when I'm in the car with my dudes.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. Now, when it comes to music as a whole, I don't know, man. I don't want to get too deep right now.
Tell the truth, man. We're WVON. Now,
this is what we do.
We're not. You're on our couch. We're not the other stations where it's just like clips and we gonna play something.
Radio.
It's talk radio, so people can feel you better and understand where you're coming from, man.
That's how I feel. I feel like, I don't know. At some point, I guess it was early '90s, maybe. They they changed our music. I don't even know who I mean when I say they.
Right.
They changed our music, and now it's to the point that if you hear some crazy clown song, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They reward it.
Right.
They reward it. You come out with a song like I love chicken, finger licking, I love chicken. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Throw some N words in there, and they're like, we're gonna give you $5 million. You know what I'm saying? So as a 10-year-old, 11-year-old that wants to get into the music business, if they see, he just got 10 mil for saying I love chicken and the N word, I'm gonna do 15 of those. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So where's the motivation to make real music? There's no motivation. All of the real musicians, all of the real artists aren't getting rewarded for what they do. So why would you want to do that as a youngster coming up?
But let me ask you this, Dwele. So we're talking. You're talking about the music. Is it respected? You know, because the record companies, people are selling their souls to the record company. The genre and the population that follows you and other folks like yourself, true crooners who can truly sing, who has an affinity for music, who knows how to play an instrument, who knows how to hold a tune, who is part of the culture, like hip hop. Like, no, you truly are a part of the culture. How do you navigate that process from capitalism with the record companies and keeping your fan base when it comes to just real people?
I don't know, man. Like when I do music, I always just do what I feel, and thankfully, in my situation, the people they ride with me. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that are checking for me, I know they're really checking for me, not because I'm the next hottest thing out. You know what I'm saying? Like that can be false sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But the people that are checking for me, I know they checking for me because they really dig what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a mix of just staying true to yourself, finding your lane, finding out what separates you, what makes you different, and then it's partially having you know what I'm saying. It has a lot to do with the team that you have around you too. Like I got good people, that keep me working. You know what I'm saying, and that get me out there, that can get that music out there. To let people know that there's good music out there.
When it comes to music, how bad has it become, Dwele? When we talk about, and I don't want to mention names, but how bad has it become with the studio production and not real bands and real instruments? And how much are people like yourself who are in the industry, really, you don't want to say anything bad about what's going on because it's all about the almighty dollar, but how bad has it become?
It's wild right now. First of all, let me say this. I don't want to sound preachy at all, you know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I love even though I'm sitting here talking about it, I enjoy listening to that music sometimes. If I'm at the club, I enjoy it. I'm going to sing along with it. You know what I'm saying? It's fun music. But I think there needs to be more of a balance, like I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? But I think there are a few artists that are keeping real music alive, that are keeping live instrumentation in their music, that actually do have that platform. You know what I'm saying? Like you have artists like Beyonce that's actually using, live instrumentations, brings a full band, a live band out with it.
Gotcha.
So you have artists like even a Rick Ross that musically he uses live instrumentation, and I respect that. I respect the music side of his music, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.